Hey viewers and friends, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and this is one of my most anticipated videos that I've been wanting to upload for ages now. Finally we've moved, I'm back online, and today I'm here to do a complete overview of my slasher collection for you guys. The main reason that I'm wanting to do this is I'm basically wanting a lot of recommendations from you guys, especially in terms of the less well-known and underrated slasher movies. So yeah, after watching this video, if there's any slasher movies that you think are worth owning in my collection, please let me know. So let's get started, and we'll start with the Blu-rays first. First we have A Nightmare on Elm Street, absolute classic. The remake, I did enjoy this one, but they really stuffed up on the backstory on Freddy. Blood Night, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. This is a modern slasher, nothing special, but it's pretty good. Candyman, Freddy vs Jason. I had a lot of fun with this, and I don't care what anyone says, but Jason completely owned. Then Friday the 13th, the original, classic. Part 2. Part 3. I love Part 2 and 3. And then I also own the US release of Part 3 in 3D. Friday the 13th, Killer Cut. This is the remake. I personally love this movie. I think it's a great modern take on the franchise, especially parts 1 to 3. The only complaint I have with it is the kills. The kills are really subpar compared to the original series, but this is still a great modernization of the franchise. Maniac, My Bloody Valentine, the original. I love the slasher movie. I love the premise, love the characters, and I love the killer. If you haven't checked this one out, I'd highly recommend doing so. And just a quick advice about the Blu-ray: this is region free and it's got a really good transfer. The remake of My Bloody Valentine, Psycho, classic. Storm Warning, Switchblade Romance. This is French and it's also known as High Tension. Excellent slasher movie, great throwback to 70s horror. Then the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and the remake, which I personally think is a lot better than the original. Okay, now down here onto the DVDs. So first we have Going to Pieces, The Rise and Fall of the Slasher Film. Great documentary. If you haven't seen it and you're a slasher fan, pick it up. Double pack of The Initiation and Mountaintop Motel Massacre. All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. April Fool's Day. This one's fairly underrated, and I know quite a few people really didn't care for it, especially the ending. I love the ending. If you haven't seen it, highly recommended. One of my personal favourites. Black Christmas. This is the original. I really need to rewatch this because I watched it for the first time earlier this year and really didn't get into it. Then I decided to hire out the remake and watch that yesterday, and while it's nothing special, I did have fun with it, so I'm definitely going to watch this one soon, or rewatch it soon. Bloody Birthday. This is a killer kid slasher movie, really cheesy but a lot of fun. The Burning, one of my personal favourites. If you have not seen this, I cannot recommend it enough. This is essential to any slasher collection, and it pretty much has all the elements that make a slasher movie perfect. Happy Birthday to Me. Hatchet. I really didn't care too much for this. Hellbent. This movie's excellent. I never hear too many people talk about it. If you can deal with the gay themed slasher movie, I'd highly recommend picking it up though. It's excellent. It's set around a Halloween dance party, And yeah, it's just about a group of guys at the Hollywood party all dressed up for Halloween, and they get stalked by a killer in a devil costume. Really good, excellent kills as well. Hell Night, Hills Run Red. Then up here I have my Friday the 13th collection. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It is the complete series. Personally, I really love this series. It's fantastic and a must own, not only for slasher fans but horror fans in general. And the series has some of the best kills in horror. Okay, next we've got the original House on Sorority Row. Intruder, great slasher movie set in a supermarket. Great kills as well, and I cannot wait to pick up the Blu-ray. Laid to Rest, Motel Hell, My Soul to Take. I know this movie gets a lot of hate. I personally really like it. Popcorn with the horrible Dead of Night collection cover. Prom Night. One thing to say about this movie is average. The Prowler. Return to Sleepaway Camp. Santa's Sleigh. I haven't watched this yet. I'm saving it till Christmas time. If you've seen it, please let me know what you think of it. Satan's Little Helper. This is a great modern slasher and fairly underrated. It's got an awesome Halloween vibe to it too, so if you haven't seen it, please check it out. It's fairly cheesy, nothing to be taken too seriously, but it is a lot of fun. Scarecrow. Scarecrow Slayer, which is the sequel. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Excellent Christmas themed slasher. One of my all-time favourites, and I will be putting it on over the Christmas period. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend checking it out. Okay, next we have Slaughter High, Sorority Row, which is the remake to House on Sorority Row, Sweatshop, Terror Train. This one's fairly underrated and it stars Jamie Lee Curtis. This is excellent. I'd highly recommend this one. It's fairly unique for a slasher movie. In terms of the environment, it's all set aboard a train, and especially the killer who wears different costumes throughout the movie. Excellent. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning, my personal favourite in the series. I love the character of Sheriff Hoyt. Then I've got the remake on DVD as well, just for the cover art. I still haven't seen these two. The original Toolbox Murders and the Toolbox Murders remake. If you've seen them, please let me know what you think of them. Next we have Tourist Trap. This is one of my personal favourites and really underrated. So if you haven't seen it, please check it out. It's fairly different to your traditional slasher movie. It's got more of a supernatural vibe to it, but it is excellent. Ben Valentine. So that is it. Now I'm going to quickly show you some of the box sets. I own Prom Night, the complete collection. Despite not caring at all for the original, I mostly picked this one up for Prom Night 2, Hello Mary Lou, and I have no idea what Prom Night 3 and 4 are like. Then I own A Nightmare on Elm Street, the Dream Collection. This has all the movies from the series, apart from the remake. And then Sleepaway Camp Survival Kit. This has Sleepaway Camp 1, 2 and 3. Excellent series, great camp slashes. Then of course over here we have the Halloween series. Not really going to talk too much about it. You know how much I love the franchise in general. Great slasher movies. So yeah, that is my slasher collection. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know your recommendations in the comment section below, and I'd love video responses to this. So if you feel like uploading your slasher collection, that would be awesome. And other than that, thanks for watching.